welcome to The Art of Happy Moving. I'm Ali Wenzke, and you might be thinking about moving right now, and you're wondering, should I move to a different city? Well, my husband Dan and I, we moved 10 times in 11 years. We moved from Massachusetts to Maryland to Ohio to California to Illinois to Tennessee, and then back to Illinois, and with a few local moves in there as well. So I understand what you're going through. You're thinking about moving. You don't know if it's the right choice right now or not. And one of the things that Dan and I did, we made the pros and cons list of should we move to this new city. We were living in the Lincoln Park neighborhood of Chicago, and we could live anywhere in the country, and we thought, where should we go? And this was at the end of my husband's medical training, and he was going for his first job. And so we really had it wide open. Where are we gonna go? What's important to us? And we decided on Knoxville, Tennessee. And the reason we came to that conclusion is we made the pros list and the cons list of the city. And it seemed perfect. It was low state income tax, much better weather. I'm originally from Miami, Florida, so this seemed like a perfect, spot for us after leaving Chicago in the cold winters. It seemed like a great place to raise the kids, close to the mountains, which would be wonderful for nature. And so on paper, it seemed like a no-brainer. And we moved down to Knoxville, and it is beautiful. The people are wonderful, but we found out it just wasn't the right fit for us. And one of the things that I wish we had done is to look inwards instead of just doing a city comparison. So I have 3 tips for how you should decide if you should move to a new city. The first thing that you should think about are your own goals. What is most important to you in life? Now, go grab a piece of paper, write this down, and think of what your most important things in your life are. So this could be a successful career. It might be financial wealth. Maybe it is close personal relationships or being healthy. Maybe it's having a nice home, or it might be religion or spirituality, or maybe your hobbies. It could be intellectual growth, safety, autonomy, helping others. So here are some things to get you started of what is most important to you. Now make a list. Pick your top 5 and think about what your top 5 most important life goals are at this moment. And this can change. This can change as we get into different ages or familial status changes. So think about what's important to you. And let's say on your top 1, you put that, to advance in your career, that's what was most important. Well, then maybe moving to be closer to the family members instead of going for that job opportunity may not be the right choice for you right now. So on the other hand, maybe close personal relationships and family were number 1, and you just got this job promotion in a city that would take you elsewhere. That might not be the best choice for you if your top goal is to be these close family relationships in a city you're already in. So think of that first. And the first thing is just looking at your own life and your own goals and what's important to you. So that's the first thing. The second thing to think about is what is important to you in the city or the area that you're in. So for example, I have a quiz in my book, The Art of Happy Moving, that can help you go through this and kind of figure out what you love the most. But to boil it down, think of, are you a city person? Do you love the energy of a big city? And that's what you need. Maybe you're a suburbs person, that you love having a city nearby, but you prefer larger parking spaces and bigger homes. Maybe you're a country person where you want to be away from the cities and the suburbs and just have land and more opportunities to be outside. Another thing to consider too is, are you a nature person? And this could be a combination. You could be a city and suburbs or country person and also love nature, but then you want to consider where you decide to live, that you have access to nature, whether that's being able to go out for hikes or be by the water or whatever is important to you. So the second thing is just thinking, are you a city, suburbs, country, or nature person? And it can be a combination of some of them, which can help you make your decision of where to move next. Now, the final thing to consider, so number 3, is to create a gratitude journal that is location specific. So what that means is that when you think of your gratitudes, what you are thankful for, think of it about the place that you live in right now. And so I want you to write down everything that you're grateful for today about where you live. And then I want you to think back of the last 3 months. What are you grateful for that you're home area gave to you. For me, my kids can walk to school, and I'm so grateful for that they can bike to their friends' houses who are in the neighborhood. I loved being able to go to soccer games, and those were all things that I really enjoyed in the last few months. I love being able to run to Lake Michigan, which is not too far away. So those are all location-specific gratitudes that I have for where I live now. I want you to look forward to the next 3 months. What are you grateful for about living where you live now that you'll be able to do in the next 3 months? So around here, we might be able to go ice skating outdoors, which is really fun for the family. There are other events, school events that are important that we can do outside. So what is it that's specific to you in your area that you really love? Now you have 6 months of gratitudes of where you live, and this helps you see what is important to you. What is it you really love? For us, some of the things I love in Chicago, I love being able to go to comedy clubs. I love being able to go to the theater and to the restaurants when COVID is not around. Having all of those things that are available to us are really important. The local bookstores that we have and all the great speakers that they have, that is something that brings me so much joy. As I mentioned before, just being able to run to Lake Michigan, that's really important to me. So think of what is really important to you and where you live now. And now compare that to the places where you're considering moving. So when you're doing the comparison, it's just not the pros and cons list of this city versus this city. Think about you and what's important to you. First, your goals. Second, your environment. And third, what you are grateful for. And will you be able to find those things in your new city? So that's how you can decide if you should move to a new city. Again, I'm Ali Wenzke, the author of The Art of Happy Moving, and I'm also a broker with Baird Warner here in the Chicago area. So if you are thinking of moving and you need help finding somebody to help you in your new city, reach out to me. I'm at ali.wenzke@bairdwarner.com, and I can help you through that, where I can help you connect with a realtor there and they can assist you in finding the perfect home. So just reach out to me. And if you have any questions about The Art of Happy Moving, I'm at artofhappymoving.com. Good luck. Happy moving.